The state DEP is coming under fire for a decision to cut more than 200 miles of streams out of a program designed to protect key drinking water supplies around the state. Environment correspondent Ed Rogers has the story.
It was back on Earth Day 2007 that state environmental officials proposed that more than 900 miles of streams and rivers around the state receive the so-called Category 1 protection, meaning the quality of those water bodies could not be degraded. Those designations could limit development and other nearby land use. Late last month, the DEP signed off on the final regulations, eliminating parts of 4 streams totaling 240 miles from the program, including the Stony Brook, which runs through Mercer County, and the Black Creek in Sussex County. Officials say the initial designations were based on old data.
We went back and looked at it again. We sent some surveyors out, biologists out into the streams to do some additional monitoring and sampling. And we determined that for some of these stream segments, we did not have accurate data to support the designation.
But environmentalists claim the DEP caved into pressure from landowners, developers, and corporations impacted by the rules.
If you actually go in and analyze both water quality data, endangered species data, and other data on these streams, you'll see that they meet the criteria. It's really the lack of political backbone by this administration and why they were taken off the list.
The DEP says internal safeguards protect from any political pressure.
We were very careful that the staff who are working on the rule proposal were not participating in any meetings with development interests. The biologists who do the field surveys were completely insulated and separate, so we wanted to preserve the integrity of the science in that process.
The environmentalists are also criticizing the DEP for changing the criteria by which streams and other waterways can be designated Category 1 in the future.
It eliminates the ability to do streams along our shore that have that are critical for protection of shell fishing. It makes it impossible to protect streams that are water supply, important for water supply or have high recreational value.
Moriello says the new criteria is an effort to have a more transparent process for the public to follow. There are concerns, though, that the new standard could create a legal loophole for anyone who wants to challenge the more than 3,000 miles of streams that are already designated as Category 1.
We haven't gotten any formal opinion, and I'm not sure that we won't see petitions to do what you just described. But the policy of the department is to not revisit prior designations.
Ed Rogers, NJN News, Hopewell Township.